Hi everyone,
I'm Myla.
and I'm James. We're here to talk to you about our experience in Seda Lio. Just came back from our trip in Nido, Philippines. Mind you, this is going to be our experience in the resort, and we would like to tell stories about our likes and some wish list on the resort.
And this is our first time going to El Nido, and we were in Coron last year.
Last year, yeah. We'd like to compare. See how they are the same and how they're different. We stayed at a resort called Seda Lio. Seda is a group of hotels, and it's in Lio. It's not necessarily the town of El Nido, but it's in the El Nido vicinity. It's in Lio. If you know the airport going to El Nido, it's actually the Lio airport.
And the resort itself is only about 5 minutes away from the airport.
So when we arrived at the airport, they have a representative already over there with sign of Seda Lio. We just approached the guy, and it took about 5 minutes to get to the hotel. How was the check-in process?
The check-in was actually good. Yeah, so when we got dropped off in the resort itself, the staff were there to greet us, and they served orange juice or mango juice, something like that.
Something like that.
Tropical juice, something like that. Yeah. They're very friendly.
The lobby was really nice. It's airy. Mind you, this is tropical in the middle of June. It's a little humid, but it's so airy, it's so spacious, and you can say that the resort is not your regular mid-level resort, but the staff are so friendly. The check-in was a breeze.
The room itself is actually nice, so we actually rented 2 rooms. It can be adjoining, so you can actually open the door that's in between.
Yeah. We stayed in a room that has a king bed, and our kids stayed in another room right next to us with, I think that was 2 queen beds. So roaming around the resort, the pool was nice, it's big. The grass was green obviously because it's tropical and it's rainy. The location is one of the things that I think is a highlight of the resort too. Being 5 minutes from the airport, it's beachside, so that makes it convenient.
You can bike around, and they also have kayaking in their, like, what you call it, the wetland thing that we were considering doing it, but we got scared.
They have the wetlands around, but instead of kayaking over there, we just walked on the trails. The trail is like your typical rainforest. Some areas are decked, they have decks, and some areas are just dirt. You appreciate nature. You can hear
like the creeping of the bugs.
Something like that. So those are some of the activities around, and the resort is also beachside. So you just go out to the beach, all the kayaks, the paddle boards, the badminton.
It's all free. The amenities are all free.
It's included there already. The nice thing about being beachside as well is when you book any of those island hopping tours, you don't need to go to the town. I think it's weather permitting, and the security at the resort also allows. The tour guides, the boat, they actually pick you up at the beach by your resort. You don't need to go to El Nido town itself in the pier to get your boat.
And speaking of security, the staff in there really made sure that the people that's going into the resort are checked in.
Really guests.
Yeah, guests of the resort, because apparently one of the staff said that the guests in there pay a lot, so they wanted to make sure that not local people goes into the area, to use their amenities. So that's really good because you really feel like you're secured. And I guess they also clean the surroundings, like manually clean it. Yeah.
So Lio as a town, they did a pretty good job. All the signage are there on where to go. A walkway from the resort going to these different shops in the town of Lio. There's a lot of restaurant options, and some of those restaurants have live singers. Some have bars, and a lot of foreigners actually that go over there. In terms of convenience, there's also a drugstore close by. So if you're needing some medications, some personal items that you probably missed, your toothbrush or whatnot, or some snacks, you can buy it from the convenience drugstore nearby.
And they do have a gym, yeah, and then they also have a spa.
The spa was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went for a massage one night and it was so good. We went back the following night.
Yeah, their massage therapists are really good.
So those are the things that we like most about it. And how about wish list?
The biggest kind of like disappointment with us is that us being pescatarians that can only eat fish, not necessarily seafood.
Fish and vegetables.
Yeah. So the menu was very limited, in terms of what we can eat. So nowadays, I would think that most restaurants or most resorts cater to vegetarian people, but their menu could have been better.
The on-site restaurant is like both good and bad. Their breakfast is really good. Yeah. So goodbye diet. There's a lot of options every morning. But in terms of that, the lunch and dinner menus, it's probably gonna work for most, but not for our specific diet. One thing in the menu also that I was looking for is the Filipinos' favorite dessert, halo halo. I was looking for it and they don't have it. Yeah.
And they do have those the coconuts. Yeah, so they can make coconut shake, but they don't really have halo halo.
One thing in the room that I would like to see also is a good coffee maker or even espresso maker. We were in Coron last year and the resort we stayed at has an espresso machine. I was looking for the same thing, or at least a coffee maker. They have powdered coffee and powdered creamer. I'm just a little picky on it, but for most it's probably okay. But I was just comparing it to some of the hotels that we've been that has coffee maker or espresso maker, not in this resort.
And then their room service too, because we had our room serviced, and I don't know what specifically they're supposed to do, but they didn't replenish like the soap or the things that you've used. So I don't know if their job is to just really clean the room and not replenish anything that you've already used.
One thing, a small item, is there's no gift shop.
Yeah.
So we're trying to look for souvenirs. Can't find it in the resort. They have some mosquito repellents or some other little stuff by the lobby, but that's about it. There's no gift shop.
If you want to really get something, you have to walk
to the drugstore.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a really good experience. The people actually made a lot of difference also, not just the resort itself, but the staff. They're very friendly and they would cater to most, if not all, of your needs.
So yeah, we enjoyed it.
Yeah. Would we stay there again?
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe. If we ever go back to El Nido, we'll try another resort.
Yeah.
But
that's it.
that's not to say that we won't come back here.
Yeah.
All right. See you on the next video.